Hi everyone. So, as promised in my last video, I will be doing a kinetic sand video for you. At least I hope it's kinetic sand. The label says magic sand, so maybe that means something else. Over here in these parts, we'll see. I've got some sand cutting toys, shapes that came with the box. I've got a little house with a chimney and a little man that is clearly not living in this house. Maybe this is a doghouse. I've got a heart in this lovely neon green color. Flower. Butterfly. And the loveliest shape of all, a circle. And then the box. This is going down on the living room table because in the many kinetic sand videos out there, it seemed like it's the sort of sand that does not go all over the place and makes for an easy cleanup. But maybe my magic sand is the sort of magic sand that will scatter everywhere and make me cry. We'll see. Okay. It's sparkling. I don't know how I'm going to go about this. I feel like I should just completely empty this out on the table, but that's really not the sort of person I am, so that goes against my nature. My nature wants to keep this entirely in the container. Oh dear, that's a gross feeling. That does not feel like sand. What is that? Oh, that feels like, I do not know, fabric of some sort. Foam fabric. Oh, gross. It's already underneath my fingernails. Okay. Oh boy. do this. Let's do this. Oh boy. Here goes. Help me. That's horrible. Okay, it's out. I think this is where the magic happened. It's alive. You can't see it very well. Stuff's going on right here. This is terrifying. And also really slow. Oh, this is creeping me out. So good. My sister's coming over tomorrow and she's going to love this. Oh. So, let's see if I can get it to dance for you. Dance, puppet dance. Ah, gross. Why is this happening? I'm clearly not the right candidate for a kinetic sound video. You should see my face right now. I can feel it moving. Oh boy. Get off, get off, get off. Okay. Now let's just treat this like regular sand and try not to notice that it is clearly alive. Okay. Does it even make nice sounds like regular sand does? It doesn't? Oh man. That's the one good thing about sand. The scratchy sounds that it makes, like why am I doing this? This is not for me. Yeah, my sister who's coming over tomorrow will absolutely love this. But I think this is relatively scary and it doesn't make any nice sense. Ooh. That's €3 I'll never get back. Okay, let's play with it then. So before I forget, before this video becomes an hour long, like most of my videos do, some brief shoutouts to Selena, Shinobi Whispers. Thank you for mentioning me in your shoutout video. You are very kind, and it means a lot that you have me in your thoughts. You looked very beautiful in that video, by the way. Incredibly graceful. Beautiful. So thank you. it was an extraordinarily relaxing video as well. You had a very calm, peaceful air about you in that video. So thank you for continuing to think of me. So that was my main shout out. Thank you to a person whose username is escaping me now because my brain is turned off for the summer. Thank you for keeping an eye on my discussion wall. I'm answering when people have a question because, you know, I can't answer on YouTube. So I really appreciate it that there's someone out there that keeps an eye on that and answers the questions so that my new viewers that don't know of my personal vendetta against Google Plus won't think that I am a stupid please select foul word. That does not answer them. What is this? That does not answer viewers. So thank you. I appreciate that a lot. And then also thank you to Brian, Mr. Rabbit, for not disappearing completely and making a new video every once in a while. I have not made it further than 10 minutes in to your new video. Congratulations on your new job, and I see you hopefully in as many months as you would like for a new video. But thank you for this one. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Look, I made a little tower. Can I make a big tower? Speaking of big towers, I went on holiday to the States. Let's not make a tower. I went on holiday to the States to a place that had a lot of big towers. My sleep schedule is still adjusting. The last time I went to the States, I went to the West Coast. So an even larger time difference, but I went right after midterms. So when I came back, I had one more day and then it was back to class. So I came back, I slept for basically a full day, and then I had to get right back into the rhythm of classes, waking up for classes. So coming back, I had no real problem adjusting. But now I'm off for summer, and I have no reason to wake up early. So my current schedule is not good for here. What's going to happen when I lift this up? Is it going to stay in a perfect round circle? A. B. Is it going to go like, or C. Is it going to explode and kill me? Please call in with your answers. Did anyone get D? It would just stay in there. If you did, ding ding ding, you are the winner. Okay. Come out, come out, come out. Come out, come out. It's not pretty anymore now. Stupid sound. Stupid sound. I don't like this sound. I want real sound. Don't want that. Hang on. Like a little bit. Now, what can I use? See, it just sticks on there. Do I have something else? It's not too bad. Sound everywhere. This is going to be such a whiny kinetic sound video. sticking together again. Just go get my rocks. Okay, that's nice. Don't even know if the sand has anything to do with that. It could just be the sound of the moleskin pen. And this little thingy. No, the sand is in it for something. That sounds like sand. Okay, more of that later. So do I have anything to report on? I could talk about my trip, but as most of my viewers are from the States, that's not that interesting. Also, I usually have very, how shall I say it, tactless observations. So whenever I speak freely on things like that, someone usually gets offended. Either, well, yeah, so yeah. I did have my fair share of bad luck, of course. See? I'm pretty terrified of flying, and I know that that's pretty silly because I'm one of those people that understands statistics, and it is a very, very safe mode of transportation. But I also understand just how much bad things happen when I'm around. So if that very, 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 very small percentage of crashes is going to occur, odds are it's gonna occur with me in it. I know that's crazy talk. But so we had one of those shuttle services take us from the airport to the hotel, and take us from the airport to the hotel. It's one of those shared services, so there's several groups in there, several duos, or small groups, and they get dropped off at different hotels. And we were at the second stop. And so the driver pulled out our suitcases from the bottom of the pile without moving any of the other ones on top of them. So we had these suitcases and they were stacked. Mine is this lovely round circle all the way on the bottom, and there were other suitcases stacked on top of that. So the driver held the others back and then pulled mine underneath it and broke off one of the wheels. And I noticed as I was getting my suitcase up the hotel steps, and I gestured towards him, but he just drove off. And I had a broken suitcase because the wheel tore off with the part of my suitcase that it was attached to, so I now had a square hole in the bottom of my suitcase. So that was a lovely start. And well, we had already booked the shuttle to take us from the hotel to the airport as well. So we did that, and I told the driver this time be very careful with my new suitcase because the other driver broke it, and they were super careful with my suitcase. Unfortunately, we got a flat tire in the middle of the highway. Yeah. Swell. Just swell. I wonder, see, over here, traffic law states that you can only overtake someone on their left side. So when that happens here, everyone that encounters you driving too slowly on the highway due to your flat, they need to move to your left side to overtake you, which also allows you to slowly move to the most right lane and either continue your journey there until the next exit or stop where you're allowed to stop. But in the States, I'm not sure if there's a law that dictates that, because everyone just kept whizzing past us, both left and right, making it impossible for them to move, to change lanes to the most right lane. So, I don't know, is that just allowed? Can you overtake cars on both the right and left side? And another thing, talking on a cell phone with the cell phone in your hand, so not talking hands-free, but talking on the phone with the phone in your hand while driving, is that like legal? Because it's not legal here. You'll get pulled over, have to pay hefty fines, and rightfully so, because that's just dangerous. But that first shuttle driver that broke my suitcase, he just kept talking and talking and talking on the phone. This is the house that this person lives in, and this is the swimming pool. Did you just hear that? Sounded like a bug. Whoops, like a fly or something. Okay, let's put these back into their little baggie. Because I'm starting to get hungry. And when I get hungry, I faint. Which would not make for a relaxing video. So is it sand? Like this, it looks like sand, but it just doesn't feel like it. It feels like some weird dough. Cookie. I was planning on, when I was in the States, to have a cupcake or donut a day, because we don't have decent donuts here. There's one place that makes good cupcakes in Antwerp. That's all the way in Antwerp. So, you know, and on TV shows, everyone always has cupcakes and donuts and cake and all these good things. But the only donut places I ran into were freaking Dunkin' Donuts. And it's just better to have no donut than to have a Dunkin' Donut. They don't even look good. And, well, I ended up having one donut in the airport in a bakery on the way back. It was good though. And one cupcake from a bakery, but my friend had that. I did, however, have a cinnamon bun, and that was beautiful. So good. And some cheesecake. Now, we have cheesecake here, but it doesn't look like the cheesecake on the television, and I don't like it. It doesn't have a nice consistency. Consistency is very important in your food, I feel. But in that Friends episode where they steal a neighbor's cheesecake and they drop it on the floor and eat it off the floor, it looks so yummy and the consistency looks quite delightful. So I tried some cheesecake and it was yummy. And apparently over there it's usually baked cheesecake, and that's the difference. It's our cheesecake, which is apparently not baked. I don't know, I'm not an expert, but it has something to do with the baking. Anyway, my donut or cupcake a day plan failed miserably. But no, I promised that food was not the main attraction on my trip. Okay, it's about time that I wrap this up. The sand freaks me out. Makes very disappointing sounds. I don't even want to eat it in the slightest. Boo. Kidding, kidding, of course. Okay. Night night, everyone. Don't eat too many donuts.